Right, Pride of London. London is blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the middle. Let's see. Let's go.
Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC, up the Chelsea SW6. We're here with myself and Tony, Rolph, JT's Minerals Weekly. Let's have it right. We're going to land some minerals tonight, aren't we, Tone? We're going to land some minerals tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Johnny.
As always, guys, please like the video on Tony's channel. It is live. Like the video. Both our links are in the description. Click on Tony's Chelsea SW6 and subscribe to him. Subscribe to my channel, Minerals FC. Everyone on Facebook, do the same. Big up to everyone that is in here. Very thankful that everyone is in here. We've got almost 100 people in here already. Let's have it right. Perfect. We're going to land the minerals tonight. We're going to say it how it is. We ain't fucking around like all these wishy-washy other platforms, all these brown envelopes, all these nonsense talkers. We're going to land it how it should be landed for the real fans. Let's have it right. So before we start, Tone, we'll run through the comments quickly. If you want to donate to me and Tony, you're more than welcome to do that. If not, we don't care. It's up the Chels. It's up the Minerals FC. Most important thing is like the video, subscribe to our channels, help us grow so we can take them all out. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. So as always, like and subscribe. Big up Kenneth. You're right by looks of it, lads. No sign of Kounde deal and looks like he's waiting for Barca now too. Let's have it right. Big up Chronos Dan. Give them their minerals. We will. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry. Big up Gary Milburn. So what's occurring with Kounde? If he's waiting on Barca, he can fuck off. Let's have it right. Big up Stretters there. My guy. Big up Minerals FC. Best thing since sliced bread. Fair play. Lewis Ratner. Get the striker from Napoli and Neymar. Let's have it right. Well, me and Tony, we both love Neymar, didn't we? Big up all. Yeah. What a shit day we're having. I up the Chels, defender of the bridge. Failed experiment. Big up to you. We need a striker, bro. Havertz isn't it. We need someone to put the ball in the back of the net, or we could drop out of top four. Emmanuel, lovely to see you in here. Chris Smith, evening, Johnny. We should just give up on Kounde, right? Embarrassing, getting fucked off by Barca every week. He clearly wants to go there, or he'd be with us by now, in my opinion. We people with their heart in it. We want people with their heart in it. I'll take it. Big up chaps in here as well. Fuck the brown envelopes. Yeah, 100% always. Big up Deals. Love to see you. Big up Johnny Mills. Big up Tony. Love the music intro. Time to talk some real chattings. We know we're gonna land it. Don't you worry about that. Lovely to see you in here, Trev. Amazingly back for another of those minerals after 3 hours kit this morning. Big up Johnny and Tony. Lovely to hear you. Deals, run up the likes. That goes without saying, people. Before we get started, run up the likes. There's 100, almost over 100 of people. Well, there's 120 people now. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Help us. That's what it's all about. Without you guys, we won't grow, and we won't have this massive platform that we're going to gain from you guys. You guys are part of the family. You're part of Chelsea SW6, all Tony's guys from Facebook and his platform, my platform. All you guys here are all part of this channel, both our channels. Abdul, these brown envelopes stressing me out. Big up to you, fella. Everyone in here, lovely to see you all in here. Lovely to see you in here. Cheers, guys. Tuning in from work up the Chels. Lovely ice cold beverage. That's what we need. A nice ice cold beverage. Do you know what I mean? CFC Tom, always in here. Big up to you. Johnny, let's have it right. These players in our squad are moaning about not getting game time and not being a first team player, but they get the opportunity in a game and they have no urge to get the goals. Let's have it right. Everyone in here, Seppers, Kronostan, James Chappell, up the Chelsea. He's on Facebook, Tone. Big up to him. All you guys, thank you very much for being in here. Thank you very much. So let's get into it, Tone. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Well,
you want to go? Do you want to go? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Come on,
you know, same outcome, isn't it? Same sort of shit. You know, it does appear. Well, there's no two ways about it. I think the player wants to go to Barcelona, and just when we thought we tied everything up, and in normal circumstances, you'd assume things would be all done and dusted by now. You know, in the 11th hour, we get the U-turn, and Barcelona are literally tapping up the player to say, get yourself over to Portugal, you know, because we're coming for you. That's basically it, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like somewhere along the line here, I mean, Barcelona, how they're getting away with this shit is beyond me. And it's not just us, Johnny. It's Manchester United as well. They really are fucking holding the world to ransom, aren't they? And it's just the same old shit, different day, isn't it? You know, it's as you
we're
say,
being treated like mugs, Tone. We're being treated like mugs.
Yeah,
literally.
Well, yeah. Well, it just you know, normal when you normally agree, strike a deal with the other club, and the personal terms agreed and everything else. I mean, it's just normally a done deal, isn't it? But they fucking rewritten the rules book. Barcelona throughout this summer transfer window, haven't they? They're pretty much, you know, sort of flexing their muscles in a typical Barca fucking way. And you know, it's well, it's UEFA FC, isn't it? You know, that's the way I look at it. It just pisses me off, Johnny. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, right? I mean, it's just a waste of everyone's fucking time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
he's taking the piss.
It really is, mate. I'm absolutely sick of it all. Tell you the truth, I'm sick of modern football. I really am. I'm cheesed off with the way things are. I fucking hate globalism with a passion. Really hate it, Johnny. You know what I mean? I know you do too. And I just look at this right now, and I don't know, Johnny. It's just I've had enough. You know, even modern football fans, Johnny, are just I don't know what it is, but it's just everything is so different, isn't it? The modern
We
footballer.
will get into that side of the things. But what
Yeah.
I wanna delve into is yesterday I was on my show and everyone that was in here, I did tell everyone it absolutely reeks the way the brown envelopes, and I'm talking all the top tier brown envelopes, the way they have been moving with this Kounde deal, it absolutely stinks of a Barcelona swoop. Absolutely reeks of it. And it is. All right. It was clear as day that they were holding off because they knew that Barcelona's lever was coming in today. And that has landed today. They've now got a cash injection. I think it's 200 million they got a cash injection. But let's have it right. That money really should be paying off all the fucking wages and all the debts that they're actually got. All right, because they're in 1.5 billion debt. They have to pay and contribute to that. Where the fuck are they getting all this money from, right, to go and buy a Kounde now for 60, 70 million euros? Where has it come from? They bought Lewandowski, they bought Kessie, they bought Christensen, they've taken Christensen all on wages. They've got Dembele on a new wage. They bought Rafinha and now Kounde. 6 players that this club somehow, which is meant to be broke, is getting dodgy payouts and levers under the table for giving away TV rights. No one knows what the fucking percentage is on the TV rights. Or it could be all of it for all we know. It could be all and none of it. And it's just a smokescreen. They're getting all of that. And all of a sudden, what a surprise. Like I told you guys yesterday and the day before, I'm not confident. There's something in it. It don't sit right with me. It doesn't seem right. And it's clear as day, the reports, the repetitive, generic reports from the tier ones, the brown envelopes, the elite brown envelope, Fabrizio Romano, let's have it right. He is the elite brown envelope. He ain't got 10 million followers for no reason. And these clubs use his platform to push out what their agenda and what their motive is and what their target is. They want Kounde, all right? These brown envelopes told all the Chelsea fans that it was a Marina signing. It was a Marina target, that Kounde's a Marina target. It wasn't a Tuchel target. He went completely cold. We went from De Ligt. We've gone to all these fucking defenders. And now we're back at Kounde because they constructed a deal for De Ligt to go to Bayern Munich. Let's have it right. Every single one of them, the Arkinsella, the Matt Laws, the Simon Johnsons, the Liam Towneys, the fucking Fabrizio Romano, all the Spanish press, all of them. Oh, he's going to Chelsea. Then it's wishy-washy back to Barca because they knew the level was coming in. It was all fucking pull the rope, mate. It was literally tug it and pull. And now where we are. Look where we are.
We know that modern day journalism is all bollocks anyway, don't we? We know that mainstream media is amalgamated into 4 major corporations where the CEOs are all the same people. It's all the same agenda set out by the same people. So, there's a reason why, it's called programs. It is all about, programming and agenda in the way they wish to present it. Now, in terms of journalism in today, I mean, throughout the COVID pandemic, there was not one single question asked by the mainstream media to any of those bozos with their charts, going through the analysis, etc. Not one serious question asked about anything whatsoever. But of course, when they have an agenda, which they are definitely going down that particular route, they will throw everything at it.
Can I say something?
It can't be any different, Johnny. It's just sport.
No,
it's just another genre.
It is. And my thing is, I was listening to Barcelona Space, some fucking large accounts or whatever, right? I was listening to this, and do you know what they were saying? They were saying they're going out, they're spending the money from the lever to build a team to go and win Champions Leagues and titles. And they think, they're so fucking naive, these people, they think that Barcelona winning some Champions League, winning a La Liga is going to all of a sudden generate them hundreds and hundreds of millions. It don't work like that. Sponsorships ain't like that. You're 1.5 billion in debt. You've sold TV rights. That's come out of that. You're not going to have that income now. So where are you getting your income from? You're going to have to try and just about break even to where you are now before the lever come in place and selling your rights. So this is bullshit. This is someone going into liquidation and still fucking running and no one saying nothing.
Yeah.
It's basically that. If this was
mate.
Chelsea, we'd be getting scrutinised. Absolute scrutinised.
Yeah.
Look how they mugged off Manchester United as well. They fucking mugged them off big time. Man United put the bid down. They paid the money that they wanted, and they put it on this older player doesn't want to leave. They're waiting for the lever. They promised Frankie de Jong, we're going to pay you the 17 million. They used Chelsea and our gaffer to go there. Oh, he's going to talk about de Jong. Oh, Chelsea, the brown envelopes. Chelsea interested in de Jong. Chelsea are interested in everyone, people. That's what they say, these guys. Every single time, every player, Lewandowski, Gnabry, where are all these players? Gnabry was to architect. It was a complete orchestration to get him a better contract at Bayern Munich. We were never going to sign Gnabry. All right, Ornstein's with Ronaldo. These fucking tier ones, you're all full of shit. Every single one of you, full of shit. And what's your excuse now? When Kounde goes to Barcelona, what are you going to say to everyone? What are you going to say to your Chelsea fan base that trust you? All those followers that you got from Chelsea, what's your fucking words to those fans? Because you can't say it's Marina's target. She's long gone, and that excuse is long gone because you've gone way past that now. You've gone way past it. This now is like, oh, it's an open race. Ben Jacobs said, oh, it's an open race. He played it safe. Yeah, he played it safe. Most of them ain't done that. They've all just gone, yeah. Chelsea close, guys. Fabrizio Romano, everyone worships this geezer. I'm telling you now, the biggest brown envelope you'll ever fucking see in journalism. This guy, bruv, he ain't got 10 million followers for nothing. This guy, last year in the summer window, I was sitting there listening to it on his shitty little Twitch podcast, yeah? And what did he say? He said, guys, out of nowhere, no one knew about Chelsea was interested in Kounde. Out of nowhere, I was very close, guys. Personal terms are agreed with Kounde. It's not quite here we go, but we're very close, yeah? A year ago. We're now a year later. We've been told Marina now is her target. She's out the window because Bowley's got shot of her. And all of a sudden, that went cold. Then we moved to Delete. We got Koulibaly. We've been linked to all the Akes and all these fucking
players. It's all bollocks. It's just bollocks,
right?
mate.
And then listen to this tone. Listen to the farce of this. This is where it gets me. Is that in a one day, he's tweeted 3 times the same fucking tweet. We've agreed personal terms. Everyone's saying we've agreed personal terms. Of course we've agreed personal terms. Anyone in the transfer window in the business knows that personal terms are agreed way before the clubs actually have a dialogue. So you're telling us the same shit just for clicks to make Chelsea in the conversation. What is your fucking agenda? You know what I mean? You're getting paid to say this stuff. It's disgraceful, mate. It is absolutely disgraceful.
It's money, mate. You know, it's all the buzzwords like advanced. It's on and all this bollocks. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
Money making fucking greedy vampires and their blood sucking on every single one of you lot.
Greed.
Can I read this? Thank you for the super. I call it super minerals, but super chat, whatever. Take it how you like. Thank you for the donation, Bartek M. Very appreciated. Love you, bro. Can you check Gerard Romero? He's a clown. Now, people keep mentioning this Gerard Romero. I don't really know much about him. Do you know anything about him, Tone?
No, not really, mate.
Let me have a quick look, guys.
Can I be honest with you, mate? I don't tend to. I mean, I do very little tweeting. I mean, I'm on it, but I do very little, and I don't tend to follow any of these clowns. I'm only interested, Johnny, right, when it's on our own personal website.
Absolutely, mate.
I know the deal's done then, mate, but apart from that.
Daddy, where's Mum?
This is the guy's agenda. Gerard Romero. Where are all those that said Barcelona will not sign anyone this summer? You fucking wrong 'un. You knew all along that there was money coming in. You gave this whole facade that Barcelona broke. Why? So they can go and get fucking players like Rafinha on 35 grand a week. 35 grand a week they're paying him, Tone. He was at Leeds on 70 grand. We offered him 115 grand. Look at that pay cut he's taken. This is what I'm saying. I'm telling you now, They are all these brown envelopes. They're on massive payroll, guys. Massive
Of course they
payroll,
are.
and no one
Of course
wants
they
to
are.
speak about it. Football terrorists, all these fucking platforms. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to tell you that. Do you know why? Because they want to be part of the circle. They want to get the clickbait. They
The
want to be
magic
part of that
circle.
journalist circle. Fuck them all.
Yeah.
They're all full of shit. They give you false narrative, false agenda. How many times did we hear Frankie de Jong's done? Frankie de Jong's done. He ain't
Honestly,
fucking
mate.
done. Today's Frankie de Jong is over, mate. Crisscross done. Happy days. Move on. Now you're looking at the pie. Nonsense, mate. Absolute nonsense. Sorry, Tone. I'm rattled, mate. I'm fucking rattled.
No,
I'm
I
sick
get it,
of these
mate.
guys coming out, linking us to players, and we're losing players to fucking a broke club that are in major financial debt. We have got no debt at our club. No debt. We're debt free. Yeah. We are debt free. We got all the financial muscle. We got the fucking most elite manager. What the fuck is Xavi got, bruv? What manager is Xavi? And they think they're going to go and win titles with Xavi. He's an amateur. He's a great player, a goat of a player. It doesn't make you a great manager, right?
Yeah, look, according to The Guardian, Barcelona have told Kounde to wait for them to send their offer to Sevilla, with Xavi keen on completing the deal. And Spanish radio station Copy reported on Thursday evening that Kounde has decided to hold out for Barcelona to negotiate with Sevilla, and talks have now begun between the two clubs.
And this is my point,
Rafinha. So it's Rafinha all over, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So what they do is they buy time. The excuse with Rafinha is that he only wanted Barca. It's his dream as a kid to play at Barca. Fair play. You're a mug for taking 35 grand. In this day and age and in football, that is unheard of. It's unheard of. So fair play. If that's what he wants and that's his dream, I'm not going to take that away from him, yeah? We can't. That's just the way it is. And I kind of respect people that don't go for the money, in fact. Yeah, and he's done that. But the way Chelsea were used in the deal is disgraceful, right? Making it out like it's a done deal. Everyone coming out, we've blown Arsenal out of the wall. What a lovely fairy tale story, you brown envelopes. Well, it didn't fucking end in a fairy tale, did it? Right? So my point is, Fabrizio Romano, all right, he's been holding off this here we go. I've never seen, he's holding off it all this time. And there's a fucking reason why he done it. There's a reason why he done it. Do you know what's so bad, Tone? Who are we going to sign? Who the fuck are we going to sign?
Well, okay.
Every play we go for, we're getting done.
Well, apparently we're interested in RB Leipzig's 20-year-old centre-back.
Yeah, but he's a lefty, Tone. He's a lefty. Yeah, but he's a lefty. I'm talking about
a Croatian international.
We need two. We need one on the left and one on the right. Kounde was the right. Kounde, listen, and this is the other story, Tone. Yeah, Kimpembe's the one on the left, but he doesn't want to leave. So you ain't getting him, right? My thing is, right, they said, we've turned away from Ake, the brown envelopes. So they said Marina, target was Kounde. We left Kounde, went completely cold as fuck as ice, yeah, literally. And then we went for Ake. Ake didn't go through. And all of a sudden they're going, we're back to Kounde now. So the brown envelopes made it look to Kounde, even though we've agreed everything with him, even though he knows we've wanted this player for the whole fucking year, they made it out like he wasn't our first target. So it looks great for Barcelona. And that's a great storyline for these guys when he does sign for Barcelona. Yeah. And they've said, because we dropped Ake, we've gone for Kounde. Make it make sense. You're going for a right-footed player over a left-footed player. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. This is real minerals here. People, smash the like button on both our channels. Subscribe to our channel, guys. Very important. You're getting real rawness here. No bullshit. No wishy-washy. We don't give a fuck about anyone in the game. Let's have it right. We don't care. We don't give a fuck. All right? And we say it how it is.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I will get brown envelopes on. What you watch, you fucking watch. I'm telling you. Yeah.
See the Daily
Mail. Everyone's got to come across me once. Let's have it right.
The Daily Mail, Johnny, is gone with their line of Chelsea struggling to get rid of £180 million worth of flops from their squad, with no bids coming in for Michy Batshuayi, Kennedy, Malangsar, Ross Barkley, Timo Werner, or Kepa. Thomas
spoke
Tuchel
about
could
this
be
last
stuck
night,
with.
didn't we, Tone? We spoke about this
Yeah.
last night. I ranted because I'm like, sell these players, get rid of them. They're not Chelsea level. Get rid of them, right?
They're not.
And then today, what comes out? We are struggling to sell players. Well,
Yeah.
what a surprise. Marina's fucked us over so hard, royally, all right? Giving Alonso, giving Batshuayi. But she had the chance to sell Batshuayi for probably 40 million. She wanted to hold out for 50 million. What happens? We get lumbered with this fucking geezer, all right? He's
Yeah,
gone on how many
Matt
loans,
Law,
Tony? And no one wants him. No one wants to touch him with a barge pole. No one.
Matt Law's just tweeted right now, clubs
Go on,
don't
what's he
want
said?
Chelsea's flops. Shock. Hashtag CFC.
Yeah, but he's not saying anything positive, this guy. Nothing comes out positive. You know, we're in a transfer window and we want positive news. We're trying to rebuild. The season starts in fucking less than 2 weeks, all right? And we've made 2 signings and that's it. We've lost. Listen, let's have it right, Tone. I don't know how you feel about this. I'm going to say how I feel, all right? Christensen and Rudiger, you are fucking rats. Proper rats. The way you've treated our club is disgraceful. You have put us in a position where we are actually forced to go and get defenders instead of building on what we had when we had you two, because you were fucking money hungry. Let's have it right. You went for the money. And where have you gone? One of them's got a broker loaner, all right, just about managed to sign, and the other one's gone to Real Madrid. It's a fucking disgrace, mate. And these guys get like, oh, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for your service. What fucking service? What fucking service? We supported you. We supported you every time you're in that blue shirt. We supported you. And you went through a whole season of contract negotiations, disrespecting our club. It's fucking not right. No one speaks on it. It's all wishy-washy. Yeah. We wish you luck in the future. Fuck off. The way you've left us in this situation where we are now, we're fucking 10 steps behind. We got deadwood in our squad that we really need to get rid of. We can't offload them. Why? Because Marina's offered these fucking players astronomical wages for players that don't deserve it. And people bitch and moan about Mason Mount and Reece James getting 300 grand a week when they fucking well deserve it. And you got Werner's on 290 grand a week, bruv. It's outrageous. It really is. It's like, where is the balance here? Where's the actual fairness in this whole situation? You got Timo Werner saying he's happy anywhere, whether you like it or not. The brown envelopes have engineered that, probably taking it out of context, right? They probably taken it out of context to try and force a move out of Timo. Why? Because if a club that wants Timo Werner, Bayern Munich, if they want Timo Werner, what have the brown envelopes just constructed their tone? They have just basically said Timo Werner wants to leave. And when a player wants to leave, what does that do to your value? It fucking sends it down. And that's what they're doing. And we're still struggling to sell him. Tony, you having a beer, mate? Are you getting stressed out?
No, do you know what it is, Johnny? You ain't going to fucking believe it, right? Because it's all happening here, right? I've got my kids up and everything. Do you know what I mean? So I see my little one just come round just now a minute ago. Yeah. And then my wife's fucking ordered a fucking kebab and that.
Oh, she get stuck in on stream, fella.
No, listen, I'm all right. You know what I mean? And she's ordered and she wants a fucking salad cream, don't she? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Well, take me off for a minute. Take me off for 2 seconds, mate. Let me get her a fucking salad cream.
Go and have your grub, geese.
No. It's all right. I'm coming back. I just want to give her a fucking salad cream. You know what I mean? Salad cream and kebabs.
Let's have it right. Salad cream, mate. A bit of chili.
No, that's what she has, mate. You know what I mean? So let me
go
and get it. Take me out, mate, and I'll bring me back. Yeah. Well, you can't.
Tony's a legend, mate. He's an absolute legend, mate. Oh, I love that. Thank you for the donation, Nico. I appreciate all you guys donating. You legends, absolute legends. We are landing serious facts here. Tony's made me smile because I was getting rattled there. Sorry, people. Yeah. We're even offering Kounde double wages that Barca are offering at Chelsea. I know, mate. It's just like it's shocking, mate. It's generally shocking. We're offering way better terms to these players, and what are they doing to these guys at Barca? I'll tell you what, they must be giving them tax-free money, Tone. It's got to be that way. That is the only way that they're doing it. It's tax-free money, fella. It's got to be.
Well, it is all very odd, isn't it? It's very, very. You know, there's something not right about none of it, basically. And you have to say also, you know, if you was a player, knowing the circumstances that Barcelona are, are under, it's not to say that this couldn't happen again in the future. And if that were the case, then they would be affected by it, wouldn't they? Because, they wouldn't have any, surely it'd be more concerning, wouldn't it? In terms of how they're going to get paid in the future, what the process is. They owe so many of these players, don't they? Ex-players as well. Lots and lots of money. Lots of money.
Yeah,
They are well and truly fucked, Johnny. They really are. But for some peculiar reason, they seem to be able to convince players, even ones that are
do you know what
out
it
of
is, Tone?
contract to take a pay cut to come back.
What it is, right?
Incredible.
I'll tell you why. All the rivals and all clubs around the world, yeah, you might be laughing, all right, but the only reason, I'll tell you this now, the only reason Chelsea Football Club are having this with Barcelona is because those brown envelopes have touted out, we got all of that, mate, right? When the club is known to have all the money and they're actively in the market, and let's have it right, Manchester United, Manchester City, they all get their deals nice and simple, bruv. Nice and easy, Arsenal get a nice little deal, but they're a tin pot club. Where are they fucking going, Arsenal, yeah? They're not even Champions League. They're not going for the top tier players, right? My thing is, Chelsea are at that level where we need to rebuild and we're looking at the top talent in world football, all right?
Yeah.
And we're getting this fucking wank of a club, Barcelona, all right? They've won fuck all for, I can't even think how long they haven't won anything, yeah? Literally, they've been out of it for God knows how long. Real Madrid are just dominating. They're even letting Atletico Madrid win La Liga. That's how bad, that's how shit their league is, right? They've lost Messi, and they owe Messi what? Was it 100 million they owe Messi? Yeah? They owe Messi 100 million. They owe all these players money, right? And what, you think Messi's just going to sit there and go, oh, I love you, Barca. Don't worry about 100 million. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Yeah. We're linked to all these players for a reason, because it works for the clubs that are trying to buy players. We're necessarily not linked to these players. Lewandowski, why did they fucking link to us to Lewandowski? They asked the gaffer, what's he going to say? Yeah, Lewandowski's a great player. Of course, he's world class. I don't fucking want him. I ain't going to get him. I know he's going to Barcelona. Stop making stories out of it. You don't need to do it. And it's making us look like what, Tone? He's trying to mug us off. The journalists are mugging us off, these pricks. Every single one of them are mugging us off. And it's a joke.
It's down to people that just don't fucking follow them, don't listen to the pricks,
I don't.
No, I know you don't, but what I'm trying to say is,
the viewers,
everyone sort of hangs on every fucking word of these fucking assholes.
Yeah.
And then you got so-called fucking fans channels like sucking up to them, like, And
big up NS Sports TV. Big up Tony and big up Johnny and Tony. Always say it as it is. Yeah, we fucking do, mate. Yeah, we do.
That's right. And honestly, I think if you compare it, what we say to everybody else, we've got no aspirations of being something that we don't want to be, is it? You know what I mean? We know we're not going to be in some fucking press conference inside Stamford Bridge, and we ain't going to be.
This is a nonsense. Fans, Egal, not all respect, geezer. Yeah, Chelsea in the mud, no more sugar daddy. Roman, listen, do you understand that we could blow this transfer window 350 million? Potentially 400, still be in financial fair play without sending one fucking player of our deadwood. Do you understand that? We are fully equipped, mate. And it's not just for this window, it's for the next fucking 10 years, all right? We will spend. The problem we've got is the players that are out there are fucking shit. There's not enough players available. All the top tier players.
I agree. And it's getting spread thinner, Johnny. Spread thinner over more clubs, than it ever is. Human Kebab is back.
Is he? Big up Chris Smith. Chris Smith understands real people, real talk. We are.
Tony, you killed me yesterday when you impersonated the Charlotte fans. Yeah, that's fucking right.
Though, that was quality, yeah.
Well, they were so over the fucking top, innit? Who beat the Chels?
We beat the Chels, man. We beat the Chels. Yeah. So it was like a Champions League
everything
final
about
for them
that
lot.
was perfect, wasn't it, Johnny? You know, Pulisic gets a goal. You know what I mean? You know, let's be honest. They get a last-minute fucking equaliser, drama penalty shootout. Beautiful for the Americans, isn't it? Yeah. And of course, Charlotte recorded a historical victory, which will then maybe get picked up by the mainstream. And of course, you know, the advertising, and it's all perfect, isn't it? It's almost the perfect script, isn't it, Johnny?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's the perfect script in every fucking aspect. On the pitch, the amount of corruption with the referees and the fucking game, the corruption, financial fair play. Listen, how UEFA move with Chelsea, any
Honestly,
other club,
mate,
it's all good, mate. All right, Manchester City, no one gives a fuck about that club because they've got no history or heritage, right? And yet they're fucking running away with it year after year. They're spending fucking countless amounts of money. No one says fuck all about it. They shouldn't be in the Champions League, all right? No one says nothing, all right? Nothing. It's bullshit. It's shocking.
Yeah,
like the owners are paying serious money, mate. The platforms all across in social media, you all don't fucking talk about this shit. You don't say nothing, man. You don't speak out about it. It needs to be spoken about.
Even VAR, Johnny.
It's illegal moves, mate. It's gone beyond the days of let's go and watch our team play football. It's like, were we going to get fucked over today? Do you know what I mean? Are we going to get screwed over? What are we going to get today? Anthony Taylor, is he fancy fucking us over? Yeah, of course he does. Yeah. Let's make sure Chelsea get fucked. But when it's another team with the agenda, they get all the prop. Look at all the fucking Sky Sports. Look at all the punditry. Do you see anyone from Chelsea, Tone? Apart from BT Sports, you've got a bit of Glenn Hoddle and Joey Cole. The rest of them, United, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Glenn Hoddle. Even though he was instrumental in starting our revolution, he's still seen as being Spurs, isn't he?
Bullshit,
you know,
man.
It's the same old fucking people, isn't it? You know, fucking people being wielded out. You know what I mean? And
Big up Bartek what's that? PLN.
Fucking Gary Neville going on about his grassroots.
Oh, fucking class. Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, you fucking wronging, mate. Jamie Carragher, he ain't got a Premier League trophy, mate. Do you know what I mean? And he gives it all the big un. It's like, look at you. Why don't you go and gob on another girl, fella?
Yeah,
go and gob on another girl, mate.
But
lovely.
Forget about that. That's
lovely.
All right.
Well done,
that's
mate.
Right.
Yeah. But you'll go back on Sky Sports and no one says fuck all about it, and they keep paying him the big money. Fucking joke, mate. The agenda is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Chucking off real heroes like Matt the fucking Tiss, off, like Soccer Saturday and things like that.
So thank you for the donation, fella. Last season, Fab was saying we were offering Zuma plus 30 million for Kounde, and now he's recycling the same shit over and over again, saying he's close to Chelsea. Has he put anything out now, or you're talking about like the last few days? I assume it's the last few days because it has been literally recycling. You know what it is like, Tone? It's like that saying, innit? Throw the shit and hopefully some of it will stick. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Of course, mate. Yeah. It's just like a
big up to everyone
game,
in here as well, mate. Big up to everyone in here. We've got like over 200 people or whatever. Listen, guys, hit the like button. Subscribe to our channels. Help us out. Our ats are in the description below. You know, you ain't getting content like this. I don't care what anyone tells me.
Matt
no one like this
don't
channel.
Want Chelsea's flops.
Matt Law's been very quiet, Tone, hasn't he? Matt Law, Ornstein, Simon Johnson, they've all been quiet ever since like Lampard got sacked and Roman's gone. They've been very quiet, mate. They're normally more active than this. And everyone in the comments, you can vouch me for that. They've been way more active. What is going on? Are they gone down the pecking order? I think so. Because they treat the club with disrespect. Bowley's got to set up a new regime. He's got to choose new brown envelopes to trust, to put out information. How can you trust Matt Law with your club when he leaked all that stuff with Rudiger and he's still got a fucking link to our football club? How? Why is he linked to us? And he's a Villa fan and he gives opinions on us, on our football club. Why is that all right? Why have we not got someone who cares about Chelsea reporting about Chelsea? Yeah, instead of fucking having Nizar Kinsella, who's a Man United fan, fucking tweets all this generic shit and links up with all the social media clang on Twitter and all you fucking people that want to be journalists. It's all linked. Everything's linked because you all got big platforms. You'll work together. That's the game. That's the name of the game. It's called Brown Envelope.
Johnny, in a nutshell, it is, mate. It's such a clicky little network, yeah?
Yeah, facts. Big up Edward, Matt Smith, CFC Stephen, Adele, everyone in here, CFC Tommy, Ricky Ellis, John CFC, Crixie CFC. Imagine being an Arsenal fan talking about money. Look at the last 3 years net spend. Sugar daddy my ass. Let's have it right. Land your minerals, mate. You landed your minerals. 100%. Human Kebab. His name gets me every time. He's up.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a quality name, isn't
it? Big up to Human Kebab.
It's quality.
Danny Tuchel. Don't worry, William Nee. I can't even pronounce that. I'll call you William Senior. Let's have it right. Don't worry, everything will be fine. I ain't worried. I'm just this is the whole point of my channel, and Tony as well. I've said I want to vent out. I want to let out because that's what I want it for. That's like everyone who, if you don't feel like me, fair enough. I'm just venting out, mate. I'm literally venting out. I'm just pissed off. They treat us like mugs, literally.
Well, I mean, let's talk about that game last night, Johnny. Let's talk about why do we take players that are never going to be playing for us next season? And let's be honest, we know, don't we, whether they're good enough or whether they're not good enough. And we also know whether they're surplus to requirements or not. So why do we play combinations that we're never going to play next season? And I mean never. Why
He's trying to get value up, Tone. He's trying to get the value up on these players, batch-wise and all that.
So what's the point? What's the point in any of it, though, Johnny? I just don't...
but you know what? You know what, Tone, right? Back in the day, we lost pre-seasons and we went and won the league. Pre-season means fuck all, right? It doesn't mean nothing. Yeah. But what you like to see is your team playing, looking sharp, match fitness, and scoring goals and momentum, right? We haven't got that, but we've won the league. No. We haven't had that as well. So I'm taking it with a pinch of salt. My concern is we've got so much fucking rebuilding to do. I do not think the fans realise how much rebuilding Chelsea has to do. How much deadwood that we have got to clear out. We could make a list of all the players that shouldn't be at Chelsea Football Club that we know Tuchel doesn't want, right? And we can only name a handful of players that Tuchel will keep that deserve to be at our club. That is where the problem lies. Now, every club has that problem, all right? But I feel like our club is fucking the worst at the minute because Marina has been paying these guys wages. She's been renewing these guys. She's been sending them out on loan for 4 years and renewing their contract, hoping she's going to sell them. Sell them to fucking who? They've been on how many loans and no one wants to buy them? What does that tell you? Just get shot, cut the loss and get rid. Just cut the loss and get rid. You know? Yeah. And we didn't do that. And now we're paying the consequences. And Bowley's coming in now going, fuck me. Look at what I've got to deal with. I ain't got a sporting director. I haven't even got people, my own people behind the scenes. He's having to do it all himself. The geezer, the new gaffer in town, is going everywhere doing deals himself with the other partner. Respect to Bowley, you know, for acting quickly and efficiently. And that's what we need in our football club because we've lost so much time. And all you rivals taking the piss, you know, you go and get sanctioned and tell me how you're going to do in a transfer window when you don't know where your club's going and what owner you got and how much you got to spend and what your budget is and whether the gaffer's going to be there, whether any of your players are going to fucking be there or not, or whether they're going to leave. You don't know that. Thankfully, the big players are staying at Chelsea, aren't they, Toad? You know, the real core are staying, so we can build on them. But at the same time, it's very difficult to go into the market in short space of time. The Haaland transfer got done during the season. It takes a long time to do a deal like that. We can't just go in and try and do a Ronaldo. Do you know how complex that deal is? It doesn't just get done in a few weeks, you know, a couple of days. You know, you've got so many things to go through. Image rights, fucking both clubs negotiating, all the sponsorship deals, all this shit that comes with it. The whole package is huge.
Do you think we was ever in with a chance for him, though?
For who?
Haaland.
Ronaldo?
No, Haaland.
Yes, we were, Tone. We were in for him. Roman
So
didn't want to
you
pay the
honestly
money,
think we
geezer.
had the chance? There was a chance,
Yes. Oh, if we weren't sanctioned, you mean?
Well, I mean,
before, in the summer last year?
Before, yeah.
No, in the summer last year, we were fucking chasing him all summer. We were dealing with Dortmund. And Fabrizio, you fucking absolute fraud, yeah? Clickbaiting everyone, all right, about Haaland, bringing in Jan Arne Fjordhoff. That's all he's fucking known for, yeah? Oh, yeah, you know, it'll take a madman to come put down. What fucking madman's going to pay money, yeah? Roman put, I guarantee it, Tony, put over 150 million down, all right? Turn that into euros. You're close to 175 million euros. Dortmund still said no. They still said no because they don't give a fuck. That club is just a Mickey Mouse club. Yeah, they're there to just make money on players. They could have made double what they made on Haaland, giving it to City with Chelsea, but they didn't want to sell him because they thought they were going to have a chance in Champions League. They thought they were going to have a chance against Bayern Munich. Are you fucking stupid? Bayern Munich is always going to win the title. They can win it with their eyes closed. You know,
Jude Bellingham there as well, isn't it? It's
Jude Bellingham. Oh, don't worry, we'll get linked with him next year.
City. I could see him at City.
Everyone's going to City or Liverpool or Man United, but no one wants to come to Chelsea. Why? Why the fuck not? Why not?
Well, exactly. Why not? You know, but
what I mean, Tony, is we can sign players. All right, don't get me wrong, but I want creme. They're the creme players. Yeah. We're at that level. We're chasing for the top level. We won the fucking Champions League last year, right? We're the world champions. Where's all our pool gone? Where? We got money in the bank. We're fucking secure. We're gonna be hugely ambitious. Why is Barcelona getting all these fucking players? Are we even in for these players, Tone? Are we really in for these players? Well and truly, are we? Maybe we're not. I don't believe in Lewandowski, Ronaldo. I don't believe in De Ligt. I don't believe in
De Jong's come out and said,
yeah, De Jong, fuck that. He's
De Jong was supposed to be, his preference was Chelsea and Bayern over United, wasn't it? I don't think Rafinha was ever, you know. It's sad because I would have liked to have seen him come to us.
Oh, that's a great point. Sorry. Trev, up the Chels. Where's your boy Gizzin? Listen, that team sheet merchant, that young boy, he needs to learn the game properly. He maybe needs to earn a few more stripes, the kid, to get where he is, because the reports that he's been putting out has been absolute bangers and mash waffle of the highest degree. The highest degree. I don't know where they find these people. They're all trying to be journos, Tone.
I know, mate. I know.
Simon Johnson dissed us in his last tweet. What did he say? Can you search him? I can't.
Let's look him up. Yeah, look him up.
What did he say?
Loves the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's always on Talk Sport. The fucking fraud. London is blue, whether you like it or not. London is fucking blue. Chelsea Football Club, and Tony will educate you, uneducated Arsenal fans, about Arsenal Football Club. He will educate you, and he'll tell you what a fucking small club you really are.
Well, for starters, they were never really a London club because the boundaries have changed over the years. And when Arsenal were first formed, it was Woolwich, and that was part of Kent, which was part of what was now called Greater London. Because they used to deal in counties then. Of course, now it's called regions, and London's expanded. So you moved to London after we were formed in 1905, but of course you had a corrupt chairman, you know, Sir Henry Norris, that ended up going to prison for fraud, and you've done everything to. I mean, people talk about Arsenal and relegation and that. It was Arsenal that kind of paid the money to stop that from happening, and also stop the inclusion of both Chelsea and Spurs into the Football League. And of course, people don't realise that Arsenal were called the Bank of England Club, and that was in the 1930s, and that was the most successful period. But no one is alive today that can remember that. But of course, that was part-time players in between two world wars. But that was the time when Arsenal won most, if not all, of their trophies. And since the Second World War, 1945, we've won more trophies than Arsenal. And in fact, if you take away their community shields, which we all know how much they love those, you know, and I've done an analysis. I think I told you this, Johnny. On every level, we're bigger than Arsenal. Every level.
Yeah.
Every level.
Facts.
Whether it's Deloitte, Forbes, shirt sales, worldwide fan base, social media. I could go on and on and on, you know. And of course, if you're a big club, you do have to have a European pedigree. And Arsenal have got jack shit. In fact, West Ham got a better European record than Arsenal, and so have Spurs. And you know, it really annoys me. Arsenal fans, they all say, "I'm a Gooner, I'm a Gooner." You know, they all call themselves Gooners, and then they don't even know why they're called Gooners. You know, and so you know, it just so is that that's not the real Gal anyway. You know, the fucking idiot that's on the terrorist, is it? That's not him. And if it is, they're the one that is always on there, like, you know, talking bollocks. But there you go. So I think he's fucked off now, isn't he? Our Arsenal friend in the chat. He's gone. See ya.
See you later, Arsenal fans. Gal, see you later.
Luna,
Have you gone? Listen, Chelsea 2012. Jody Morris and Gary Cahill and Edward were Matt Law's sources. Is that right? Is that right? How do you know that? How do you know that? You see, Nizar Kinsella and all these other tier ones, right? They put out about Billy Gilmour, permanent deal, Broha, permanent deal, Cole, permanent deal. What's interesting about that is, I'll tell you what's interesting. How the fuck do they know that? Are they having a conversation with Tommy T? Because Tommy T's the one that gives the go-ahead. Tommy T has to assess these players. He hasn't had them in pre-season fucking assessing them. So how does he know whether he's going to let them go or not? How do you even know that? You're just reporting that on an assumption, or someone's done a Chinese whisper and it's got to you like that. That's how it goes with these guys. Or they're there to just shit stir. They're there to create the bait. They're there to force the hand on Chelsea Football Club to put this dialogue into place. Because, in fact, for example, a Southampton wants to buy Colwill, all right? And Everton wants to buy Billy Gilmour, a West Ham wants to buy Broha, and all of a sudden, you've created this lovely foundation that these players want to force a move because they're not guaranteed playing time. Yeah. And yet they're not in a position to request guaranteed playing time because they've come from fucking loans. They've not, you know, one of them's not even played Premier League. He's had a championship loan, all right, and he's just a talent, all right. Billy Gilmour's had the shittest loan, all right, and Broha's had a good loan, all right, and he scored 10 goals in 30 games, which is not a great return, but he got the minutes, and they're all fucking 19, 20, 18 years old, all right. And these brown envelopes are painting them like they're fucking ready to go and kick on and be a number one starter in every team. And at the end of the day, you've got to fight for your place. The gaffer came out and squashed Broha, and he said, I want Broha to stay. We want him as a backup to Kai. We want hungry players. We want young players. Tuchel wants young players that he can mould into a system that want to be at the club. We're done with these Lukakus and all these fucking mercenaries that are going to come to our club. You know? Yeah. But what I'm trying to explain is how the journalists basically illustrate this narrative. And they're doing it continuously. Well, yeah. But what did Simon Johnson say, Tone? Did you tell me what he said?
Oh, sorry, mate. Remember that. Simon Jordan, you know about him? Jordan. What about Simon Jordan?
Simon Simon Johnson. He's the Athletic. I can't stand the Athletic. They're
sorry.
Shit.
Johnson. Okay. what is an elite club's academy for. I dug into the numbers to see how many Chelsea's homegrown player minutes and sales stacked up against their rivals. He says an hour ago, Barcelona are so intent on messing with CFC's ambitions this season, they will knock them out of the Champions League as well.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Like we fucking mudded you at the Camp Nou. Yeah. Like you fucking corrupt FC paid that fucking ref with the biggest brown envelope in 2000, 2008, fucking absolutely robbed us. Right? We should have had, what was it? At least, 2 penalties? We had one handball, 2 penalties, 3 penalties. Fuck knows. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. That game was ridiculous. Peter Phillips says, we take players because it's an intense training regime. We have to take huge squads. Pre-season is about playing different systems, seeing different players, and our rebuilding isn't as bad as you two are making out. Todd Bowley wants to do it himself. Him and TT don't need any middlemen and women. Calm down, lads. Yeah, but you say that it's not going to get done in one window. All the other clubs are adding, they're building, and we're actually having to rebuild, and that's the difference. You know, losing Rudiger and Christensen, it's turned us into a whole rebuild. We need 3 defenders. If you lose Dave and Alonso as well, that's 4 that you need at the back. All right.
Yeah.
You haven't even touched your midfield. And you haven't even touched your attack. You got rid of Lukaku. You got Sterling in. You're telling me we're going to go a whole season with Jorginho, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, Kante, and you think that's sufficient like it was last year? And they're injury prone. I don't think so. I don't. Me personally, I think that's not enough.
No, if you want a challenge, but it's I mean. It was still a decent season, Johnny. It was still, we still won 2 trophies and we still competed, got into 2 domestic cup finals, finished 3rd in the league.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not like we were shit, and we tailed off towards the end because we ran out of steam, and it was those.
Well, we had the sanctions, we had injuries, bad injuries, we had COVID, we had all this stuff. COVID's not going to go away. The stadiums that killed us, they couldn't sell tickets and whatnot and all that nonsense. So I get all that, but I still think, like, if you want to play, be a bit more flexible, back 4, back 3, like Tuchel likes to do, and he likes to change in game, you're not going to be able to do that at the minute. And that's the problem. What happens is you become one-dimensional. And if you do get an injury and you haven't got sufficient players to cover those areas, then that's where you suffer and we lose and drop points. And that's the aim of the game, is consistency, isn't it? I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but like, it's clear as day we need to strengthen. But it's not even about strengthening. It's about replacing before you can strengthen. So it's like we're having to replace, hopefully with upgrades. Season's coming
quick though, isn't it, Johnny? I mean, it's not that far away now before it starts, and it's quite a difficult start, isn't it? Really, Everton away is not easy.
You got the World Cup as well.
Yeah.
You got the World Cup.
It's clear now we need to maybe start looking around for another centre back.
It's just jarring, mate. It really
is. It is. It's depressing, isn't it? Not depressing. It's what's the right word? It's yawnsville, isn't it? Just fuck off,
Yeah. It's
on.
The agenda with these
news is on. Fuck off.
I mean, I can't, mate.
Yeah,
I can't. I don't buy into it. And I did say to him, I'm not getting excited about any player. I did it with Koulibaly. I said, until I know he's hold up the shirt or, having a medical and all that, then I'll get excited. And when that did happen, we signed him officially. The same with Sterling. I was always apprehensive. Are we actually going to get it over the line? And we did. And you got to respect Todd Bowley Everyone has to
Yeah.
respect Todd Bowley and the team without having the correct infrastructure and a new infrastructure in the club, and not having a transition with the current employees like Marinas and Bruce Buck and all that, because he's got a shot of them. You have to respect how he's so efficiently gone into the market and got these deals so quickly over the line. He's just unbelievable. He was talking to Koulibaly in June. It's been that quick. Sterling again, June. You know, that's when we were unsanctioned. He's just gone straight in, literally straight in. And these are
Chelsea
big
2012.
deals.
It says here, Kounde came to London a few weeks ago and waited for us to sign him. Unfortunately, we didn't go for him a few weeks ago. Probably pissed him off.
Yeah, but why?
He was in London.
Yeah, I know, but why didn't we go for him? Why?
Well,
that means
we
the
went
gaffer
cold
didn't
on
want
him.
him.
Yeah, we went cold.
But that means the gaffer didn't want him.
Yeah. If you're depressed, you want to be an Everton fan.
Oh, Everton are fucked. They're finished. Cheers, John. Proper straight and to the point. Johnny Blunt as legend.
Yeah, man.
Facts. We need Declan
Well,
Rice, Tone.
It's weird, isn't it? I mean, it was a week ago now. This is the third JT Minerals, isn't it? Now. And,
yeah, it is our third one.
You know, from the last time we met, fuck all's happened. Apart from...
No, it hasn't.
The Koulibaly...
Yeah.
You know. But Kounde's just gone on forever and a day, hasn't it? Oh, look. Peter Phillips, Kounde failed a medical when last in London, his hamstring.
Really? Who reported that? Who reported that?
No, he did have a problem, didn't he? And then there was talk about us signing him with an issue. Yeah, I think that's right.
Well, listen, if he doesn't want to come to Chelsea, we don't want him. I don't want players that don't want to come. I don't care how good you are.
West Ham won't sell Rice. No, not this season. I think they might next.
It's just like we went through all these players, Tone. Do you remember on our first show? We went through like all the players that we would keep and all the players that we would sell. We haven't actually sold anyone, have we? Apart from Lukaku, that's it. Which was already done when we were talking about it.
That's right.
And that is the problem. That's the problem. Yep. We can't offload these players.
No.
And that's what's killing us.
Well, I think you could have something
he's not
there.
coming. He's not coming, fella. He ain't coming. He's not. Jem desperate for Kounde. He ain't coming. I don't believe he's coming, mate. I think it's done. I really do. Listen, if I'm proved wrong, fair enough. Yeah. But the way things are going right now, it doesn't look too healthy, does it? Really?
No. No, it doesn't. But I mean, you know, it's Barcelona are encouraging him to go to Portugal and basically to wait for Barcelona. Yeah, you know, you'd think, wouldn't you?
Surgery after playing for France.
If he really, really, really wanted us, it just would have been deal done. You know, because I bet you Seville don't really want to sell him to Barca either.
No, of course they don't. All the fans were begging Kounde not to go to Barca. This is listen. That's all propaganda. Like we wouldn't want any of our players to go to a rival club. No. We'd rather them go to another league, innit? Regardless,
of course.
Especially any of like the teams that are above you or competing at a high level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Like Man City selling Sterling to us, that was a bad move by them. Really, in essence, that makes us better up front. Do you know what I mean?
Sevilla News saying he's going to Chelsea.
Who? Who's going to Chelsea?
Is it Shervin Smith? Sevilla News is saying he's going to Chelsea.
When was this reported?
It's saying Sevilla News.
Yeah.
That must be foreign. like Spanish, like
Big up our designer. Thank you very much for the donation, fella. Really do appreciate it. Please, people, like the video. I don't think we've got 100 likes. There's like 200 people in here. Help us out, mate. Like, help us out. Land the minerals. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and help us grow. Our designer, Best Minerals Duo, Up the Chels for Life, MM19, Screw Barca, and the brown envelopes. Big up, my friend. You couldn't have said it any better.
Kounde makes Chelsea U-turn.
Wait, what is this just now, Tone?
This is a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, it's all changed since then.
Barcelona are all interesting, Kounde, but the Spanish club have yet admitted to not yet submitting an offer to Sevilla. So he's agreed a 5-year contract with us. But it's Spanish radio, basically.
All right, but what's their platform? What's their following, Tone? Are they any big or what?
Spanish radio station, Cope, C-O-P-E. Don't know, mate. Let's have a look. It's an acronym for Cadena de Ondas Populares.
Excuse me.
Formerly Radio Popular. It's the second Spanish radio station. It's the second most played in Spain.
But that's like us with Talk Sport or something. It's that
I guess
kind
so,
of
yeah.
That same kind of generic thing, innit? Simon Phillips put a tweet out an hour ago. Chelsea continue to push very hard for Jules Kounde. Sevilla are still without news from Barca. Faro Airport is very close to Sevilla camp with a good connection to London. I don't understand all this, man. What is all this nonsense? Why is there such a big saga around this? Why? I get Sevilla trying to get more money, but they're not going to get more money. We've put our bid down. They're waiting for Barcelona to put a bid, but Barca ain't got fucking minerals to put a bid. But yet they're saying, oh, we're favourites to go to Barca.
Yeah, but it's what the player wants at the end of the day, isn't it? Because let's be honest, right? If Kounde wanted to come, it wouldn't really matter, would it?
All right. So this account here, Tone, I've been DM this. El Chiringuito TV. He's got 2.8 million followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has just put out. Let me translate. Last minute bombshell. It's imminent that Sevilla makes official the transfer of Kounde to Chelsea. Go to Instagram Live now. More than 6,000 people. So what are we saying? He's coming. I don't know to believe, mate. I don't believe any of them. I don't believe anyone. I've always wanted this player. I think he's an absolute baller. And he gives us something different. And if we don't get this player, I'll be very, very upset. As you can tell, I'm pissed off throughout the stream. But I just don't believe all this shit. It's all clickbait. Every single part.
It is all clickbait, but I do think.
Where's the truth? There's got to be some truth. Something. Yeah. Fucking hell, Tone. What's the point? They're just outright lying to everyone. This is a major mindfuck. Seppers is right. It's a major mindfuck. Steve, Johnny, where's our big sign-in?
Fed up with it. Ain't you, Johnny? Fed up.
Yeah, of course. Because you know what my stance is with journalists. I don't trust any of them with a barge pole.
No, they're all full of shit. Absolute full of shit. All journalists.
Johnny,
imagine that. Fucking studying all your life, Johnny. Studying all your life, right, to basically, not fucking do any journalism whatsoever. No investigative work, no integrity. Fuck all. I'll just make up shit and just push an agenda. Well done, mate.
Who's this? All right, so I've been given another source, El Laguero, who's got
Laguero.
265.4k followers,
Yeah.
has tweeted topic Kounde. According to severe sources, he has travelled with the team because the player does not want to be idle while they resolve negotiations with Chelsea. Very advanced, they say. Barca has not asked for anything, nor has it contacted the club to sign the player. I mean, like, who was, guys? Let me know in the chat who's reporting. Who's reporting that Barca are back in the race? Is it all Barcelona prop, large platforms, journalists prop? Because I lost track now, mate. I've literally lost track.
MB is managing Barca. It says their FC
Yeah.
Barcelona have convinced Jules Kounde that he was supposed to complete his medicals for Chelsea, but instead is travelling with Sevilla.
Why are they
Which he
propping
wasn't
it?
going to do,
They're
was
not-
he?
Yeah, he wasn't. But
He
where's
wasn't
he
going
going
to
to go?
do that,
What,
Johnny.
yeah, but what? Yeah, but what if? What if? Let's play devil's advocate. What if the deal doesn't go through? Yeah, all right, and he's not with the squad, and he hasn't got a club. He can't do that. He's under contract, isn't he? He's under contract. But
Yeah.
they've taken his name off the team for pre-season, so it doesn't make sense to me. It's like he's going back for pre-season now. This is what's confusing.
I just fucking does my head in, doesn't it, mate?
Are we going to get anything tonight, people, while we're on stream? Are we going to get anything tonight while we're on stream? Let's put this up. Thanks for the donation, our designer. Love the support, geezer. Really appreciate it. Sevilla continues to cross documents with Chelsea. Until this time, FC Barcelona has not contacted the SFC Sevilla. Any information to the contrary is false. CFC. He's not literally. He's a circus, mate. It really is a circus.
Yeah.
What is this? All this saga about? Can you imagine if we were trying to sign Neymar? The fucking drama.
It is a drama. It's all a drama,
It's a
isn't it?
drama.
It's a
It's
drama.
all
I'm sick of it.
theatrical, mate.
Absolutely
Fucking
sick
hell.
of
Let's
it.
just get him to the Chels, get him in the shirt, and we can fucking start pre-season and kick on at Everton away.
Just leave the window open permanently. We
Yeah.
don't get all this bollocks. You know?
Yeah. You know what, Tone? I'm going to play this one for everyone in here because what you just said there is exactly true. I love playing this.
What?
It's just absolute facts, mate. I'm going to play
What's
it now.
that, mate?
Yeah, you'll like this one.
Well, first of all, I just want to address you people in front of me, the dailies. I had some of these banned for a few weeks, and to be honest, I get fed up with it. Your job is to tell the truth, right? That's your job. You can quote me when I'm accurate about things I have said. I'm not going to have you twisting everything I say, okay? So the next time it's finished, you don't have to bring it back in, okay? I make that clear to you. You don't get back in. Finished. I'm fed up having to read papers and talk things I say, and I know I've said, and you completely twist it around, lie. Your job is to tell the truth. That's your job as a journalist. And if you can't do that, you're in the wrong job. Okay? So make that clear.
But he's right, of course, but he's wrong. And he's wrong because, I mean, you thought that a journalist's job was to basically investigate everything for the benefit of integrity.
Yourself.
Integrity.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
to benefit yourself, yeah, because you always must sit on the right side of things, yeah. But they don't. They don't. They're set out. They're they're leaned on. They're bought, and they do everything for a reason: greed. And they report on what they want you to know, not what is true or what's not true. And they'll pick and choose what they want to report on. And they'll make up shit.
Tone? Did you know that Ferguson, that in that he warned all of them. That
Interview.
was before they went live. Yeah, that was before they went live. That was an actual personal, like fucking, you know, me to you, all of
Yeah.
you. But he blocked Matt Law. Isn't that interesting? He blocked Matt Law
There you go.
from not coming in, and yet we've got this fucking rat at our club, you know, reporting on our club. You know, whether you like Fergie or not, right? I know it's United and all that, but you've
he's
got to
old
respect.
school, isn't he?
He's old
old
school,
right?
And if he got rid of a
He's-
Matt Law, that tells you everything you need to know about Matt Law, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
But there is no journalism anymore. There's nothing's fucking real anymore, Johnny.
No, it's all fucking
Everything
random,
is everything is fake. Everything is upside down. The whole world is upside down, Johnny, right now. Nothing is fucking real. Everything is bollocks, Johnny, in life. Everything. Even the fucking date. Money. Law.
They say
that we
they
have two laws. One law we follow and adhere to. One we don't. And the one that we call law isn't law, it's what's called legal. But it's not law. So you have the law of the land and the law of the sea. You have statutory law and you have common law. Well, there's only one fucking law, and that's common law jurisdiction. But we don't follow that. We follow statutory law. That's what we obey. That's what we follow. Money is a promissory note. I promise to pay the bearers written right across every banknote. It's not backed by anything, as you know. Not backed by gold or silver or anything. So it's bollocks. It's not even the right fucking. We follow the Gregorian calendar. Time is. So everything is bollocks, Johnny. It's what is perceived, and
it's what's put forward to you is what everyone perceives to be true.
It's whatever you want it to be, Johnny.
Well, yeah.
Perception. It's whatever you fucking think. It's your interpretation of what is real and what ain't fucking real. Amongst the five senses, right? But what I'm saying to you is, right, no one wants to talk about that shit, you know? Everyone wants to fucking, because they think this is all fucking real that's going on out here. And these fucking journos, right, are just part of the same clicky club that fucking
facts.
Talk bollocks. Just
it's
bollocks.
True.
And we're all jumping up and down. I mean, when you even think about it all, really, I mean, and sport, if you really want to know, and if you really want to go deep on this one, and I'm sure, right, but sport and the whole process of sport, which is the reason why football was kept running during the COVID pandemic, is it all goes back to the Roman times, yeah? And that's why they used to have, you know, in the Colosseum, like the chariot racing and all that sort of stuff. Keep the masses. So you've got blue against red. It's to divide up. So you've got tribalism, blue against red, white against green. And that's how they divide society, and football, and it's no different. And if you really want to get me on it, VAR. Don't get me started on that one, mate. And don't get me started where we're going with everything, especially with artificial intelligence. I mean, we had a fucking robot, didn't we? Referee for the Super Cup game. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Looked like fucking Fireball XL5, didn't it? Maintain course. You are booked. Mason Mount. You are wank. That's old Johnny. Fucking coming to the robot.
Oh,
Johnny,
mate.
calm down. We really love Mason. You know, listen, I'm taking the piss a bit, but if you look and do your own investigative work, right, you'll realise that everything's all bollocks, really. And of course, these journalists are no different, because it's just a part of. They're sports journalists, right? Well, they're there to create fucking and make up bollocks, and most of the time it's just printing and reprinting and regurgitating the same old shit, just rewriting the words but telling them the other way around. You know,
mate, there's nothing false here. There's nothing being false said. That's the thing.
You mentioned a terrorist, right? So what does he do? You know, it's on, it's green ticked, you know, it's advanced. I can reveal. It's all bollocks. It's nothing. It's crap. And I am really excited, you know. I mean, come on, you know. The only time when it's fucking real is when they're wearing a Chelsea shirt and they sign a contract.
Exactly. The rest is all irrelevant.
And it's on
all
the official Chelsea website, yeah? You know what I mean?
Facts, Tone. Minerals. Proper minerals. Nothing but, listen to that. Nothing but absolute facts. Piss Take Central. What a name. What a name. Piss Take Central, you legend. Johnny Five Alive. Tony speaking facts, wealth of knowledge. You got, geezer. Yeah, facts, mate.
Well, thanks, man. Well, you know, I've done a lot of my own research and a lot, you know, there's a lot, trust me, you know, but it doesn't matter because do you know what, right? You've got to, I'll tell you what life's all about, right? Understanding what you have got and appreciate it, being respectful to others at all levels and being appreciative of others, right? And so I appreciate always what you got, you know. And
it's being humble, Tone.
Being humble, absolutely.
Yeah.
And manifestation comes from within. So you must ask and she shall receive. I'm not getting all biblical there. I'm just saying that is the true definition of how the world works. Joe, I put a video out, Johnny. I don't know. Sorry, I know we're going off air a bit, mate. Yeah, I don't know why we're even on this one. And I said, how can we beat Man City in the European in the Champions League final? And I said, it's all about our mindset, our thoughts,
mindset, belief,
collective belief. Because people don't realise there's an aura around us. We are energy. We are infinite energy, right? It's no different between colours, creed. It's all balance, right? We are all the same, right? So we have an aura around us for a reason. And we are wired electrically. Our brains, right? So you've got the conscious and the subconscious mind. And what you think about always comes about. Because no matter what you think and how you think, that's what you're going to do. Yeah? So you may as well fucking think positively, and you may as well act as though you've already got what you want. Yeah.
So let's believe we got Kounde.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. But the journalists are putting negative thoughts in our head, which makes it turn the other way, and then we create a negative mindset against what we actually want, and that's the fucking that's the minerals there. That's the minerals.
This is why, Johnny. I mean, me and you spoke at length, very deep as well, haven't we, mate? Right. This is why we love Tommy Tuchel, don't we? Because we know the man has definitely got the minerals. He is a psychological. He's advanced, guys. Trust me.
He's elite. He's proper elite, isn't he? He's proper elite, Tone. The way he dealt with the sanctioning, and he says maybe the Prime Minister should think about how to basically run the country instead of worrying about whether the fans chant Roman Abramovich. Do you know what I mean?
Matt Nor is Satan. Matt Nor is Satan. Oh my God.
Fucking hell. Great. Yes, have it right, mate. The minerals. Please like the video. Please subscribe to us. We land the minerals, mate. Yeah, but Tommy T, you're right, has got the minerals, Tone. 100%. There's no doubt about that. Anyone who doubts Tommy T, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Tommy T is the main man.
What's this proper Chels?
The main man. So, you know, you've got to remember, these people, right, they're going to, you know, what will be, and what does Kounde want right now? Well, we know that Rafinha wanted to be at Barcelona, didn't we? He wanted Barcelona above everything. So he orchestrated it to such a degree where he was going to get what he wanted. So
yeah, maybe what he wants is Chelsea, or maybe what he wants is Barcelona. Either way, fuck knows. Let's find out.
We have to sit and wait on this one. You know, it's frustrating because Barcelona are literally playing God right now, aren't they?
Yeah, but apparently, Tone, right, the deadline was meant to be today, and now it's moved to tomorrow. Well, this is what I mean. It's like it's wishy-washy. It's wishy-washy.
It sure is.
What are you saying, Propture? Johnny, have you seen the pic of you walk of you
Excuse me.
taking the brown envelopes for a walk? I ain't seen it, fella. I haven't seen it. But I got this one. Me and Tony, we love this one, don't we, Tony?
Yeah.
We love this one, don't we?
That's fucking brilliant. Oh, my.
Oh.
That's fucked.
Oh, what a legend, man. What a legend.
That's... Oh, dude. Oh, my. Oh, my God, man.
Oh,
That's just too much, isn't it? Oh my God!
Oh man, I'm dying.
Oh,
I'm sweating.
no, Stone Island on it.
Oh, mate. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my God!
Oh, you'll
my.
like this one, Tone. Yeah.
Oh, mate. Minerals man, cement factory. Can't talk in here, that.
Oh, you just don't get this anywhere else, man. You really don't. You don't. You really don't. Yeah.
Man, isn't it?
Oh, but this is just goat, man. It's
Not
the
Marina,
goat.
though, eh?
Huh?
Oh, mate.
Have you seen this one, Billy?
So there you go, guys. Oh, Bill, look. That's a boy, anyway.
He's landed it. He's landed it. Goat.
Do you reckon he'll actually make it? Do you think he'll actually, get his moment? Do you think, or?
I haven't got a clue. I mean, I want him. I desperately want him to stay. Yeah? I desperately want him to be part of the squad. I believe that there isn't another player currently that we have that has his skill set. You know,
Yeah.
and
Great,
I don't understand why the gaffer. I don't understand why the gaffer wants to loan him out. I know he had a shit loan, but everyone saw the quality that he had when Blamps brought him through, and you could say arguably we were even more inexperienced side then.
Yeah.
So surely putting him in with more experienced players will benefit him. And I don't buy all this physicality. You know that? Frankie de Jong ain't built any fucking bigger, and apparently we're linked to him, yeah?
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you look at like the goats in the game, Gianfranco Zola, Hazard, they weren't built, they weren't tall, but they were strong, low sense of gravity, strong.
Yeah.
Billy Gilmour he's a fucking he's got the minerals. He's got the minerals.
We were so blessed, weren't we, watching, Eden Hazard, weren't we? It's really weird, when someone we were talking about our overall favourite player and all that. And we said when we come off the air, didn't we? Bloody hell, we didn't mention Eden Hazard, didn't we? Remember?
Yeah.
And just fucking that goal against Arsenal, man. Just superb.
Oh, fucking hell, Toad.
Oh, Matt Falcon there, that meeting Bowie had in Barcelona probably didn't go well. He had a nice meal.
Oh shit! I need to put this up. I need to get this up. I might save it for the next stream, but fucking hell. Fucking. I'll see if I show it on camera. It's be better on the screen though, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. It would be better on a
It tickles
screen,
us, doesn't it, mate? It tickles us, you know. We're
Yeah. Hold on, let me. There we go. We'll go that way. You say.
Oh, dear, man. Oh,
Fucking hell. Let me try and do it. Oh, mate. That was epic.
167 people watching this, Johnny.
Yeah.
That's good, you know. 168. Like and share,
mate.
guys. Like and share.
Oh, fucking hell. That was epic, mate. All right, bear with me, guys. Hold on. Fucking hell.
He knows exactly what we need.
He knows exactly what we need. Thiago at the back. Team.
Timo.
Chelsea gonna win the Champions League again. Here we go. Super Tommy Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. Thiago at the back. Team in attack. Chelsea gonna win the Champions League again. Here it is, Tony. Ready, people? Let's land the minerals. Fucking, let's go.
Oh my.
Fucking hell. I just got to say that. Fucking hell.
Look at the Stone Island badge, man. Like a mosaic, Johnny. Imagine playing Spurs, right? Oh, Johnny, like running the firm, look. With his double buggy. Come on, boys, let's have it.
Let's have it right. Let's fucking have it right. Oh, man, I'm dying, man. Oh, you legend. Absolute legend. Chelsea CFC sent me that. Big up to you. If you're in here, is that you, proper Chels? I'm dying, mate. I'm absolutely dying.
It's crazy, mate.
That is just quality, mate. That is the minerals. Oh, mate. Have you seen this one, Tane? You'll like this one. You'll like this one. Wash. So it's Johnny Minerals, Tommy T, the entire Chelsea football Twitter and brown envelopes.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Old Klopp's up there, look. Old Romero. Luke, Lukaku.
Look, they're all in there. They're all in there. Every single one of them. They're all in there, Tone.
Man, isn't it, mate?
Oh, man.
What's Sean Dyche doing in it?
Because he's just fucking horrible manager.
Bug him in there.
Yeah, Anthony Taylor.
Rory Jennings, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Rory Jennings in there.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other guy is. Who's the other guy there?
Rory Jennings. Two Rory Jennings.
But behind Rory Jennings, there's another geezer. I can't tell.
You could have the EastEnder Jennings, couldn't you? Or you could have CFC Fans TV Jennings, and then I don't know, Jennings.
Check tweet from Fabrizio Romano, the brown envelope. Let's have a look.
Oh,
what you winding us up, fella? There's no tweet from Fabrizio. There's no tweet from Fabrizio.
Yes, it said like this. The player is very happy to come to Chelsea, but
it's been confirmed Fabrizio Romano. Kounde supposedly, yeah, but where? It's not on there, Azzy, mate. It's not on there. I can't see Fabrizio confirming nothing.
But he's not ruling it in. What I can say is fuck all. He wants to come to Chelsea, but the money is right.
It's almost a
He
here
has-
we go, guys. It's almost a here we go, guys.
Almost.
Yeah.
It's advanced. I can say it's advanced. We have the green tick. I wouldn't like to say that it's done yet, but it is
Look at that.
almost done.
He's taken a pin tweet of Kounde away and he's put Cucurella now. Look at Manchester City, the way they're fucking moving, these crooks, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
They refuse to pay 50 million, which is what Thingy wants, yeah. Brighton.
Yeah.
Brighton want 50 million, but they refuse. They only want to pay 30 million. Watch them get him for 30 million. Watch them get him for 30 million. I guarantee it.
Corella.
Yeah. And guaranteed if that was us, we'd have to pay 50 million.
He only wants Manchester City.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I'm saying. So he's set it up perfectly for Man City to get a 30 million deal.
Yeah, of course he has. Yeah, of course he has. Yeah. Nice one from
Cheers, Rice Brown. Listen, do me a favor. Can you sub to Tony's as well? Tony's is in the description below in his links.
Thank
Chelsea
you.
SW6. Support Tone as well because he's got the minerals.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate anyone. Please like and subscribe, guys. If you're new in here, please like and subscribe, and keep your notifications on because we're doing stuff every day. Tony's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. Do you know what I mean?
You're putting it out there right now, aren't you, Johnny? You really are going. You're putting out a lot of streams, aren't you, bud?
Yeah, I'm enjoying
Fair
it,
play, mate.
I'm literally enjoying it. Like,
it's fantastic, mate. You know, that's what it's all about. You can really enjoy it, get something out of it, mate. Mental health. It's great, isn't it? You know.
Tone, did you ever hear me on Talk Sport, fella?
Do you know what, Johnny? I did.
Did you hear it?
Yes, the one, and you thanked Jason.
Yeah, on Jason and
fucking fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you.
Yeah. But it's true
good,
that was
and
really
you got a little
really
plug
true.
in as well, didn't you?
I did. I plugged it a little bit. Like, it was
Yeah.
a cheeky one, but at the same time, it was totally relevant.
You should have fucking
Totally
plugged Chelsea Summer 6, though, Johnny. You should have said,
yeah.
And did I mention my mate Tony?
I
He's
tried to
best
do that
mates
once
with,
before. I tried to shout out like a Chidge and that back in the day and all that, and then they were like, "No, what do you think this is, man? What do you think this is?" I was like, "Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough." But no, that's
Terry
true,
Flores.
Tone. Yeah.
Yeah, Terry Flores, right? His latest tweet. There we go. So he's done a load of emojis, right? This is what. So the green tick is transfer on. Done deal is great tick. Personal terms agreed. Bid projected. Advanced talks. Getting closer. Deal complete. Deal off.
For who? Kounde?
No, he uses a lot of that, doesn't he? When he, you know.
Oh yeah.
They're all his emojis, aren't they? You know.
Gerard Romero tweet. What's he put? I don't care what he says. He's pro Barcelona. Why am I going to look at what he says? He's the biggest crook. He's got over 500,000 followers. This guy. He's on Twitch, isn't he?
Ben Jacobs.
Yeah, what's he said?
Let's have a look.
Guys, let me know in the chat if
here we go. Ben Jacobs. Seville have always said they will listen to Barcelona if a bid is made quickly. CFC have not wavered in their confidence because they know Sevilla's preference is to sell to them. But Kounde travelling with the team is not what Chelsea wanted.
Yeah.
Kounde has U-turned and will now travel to Sevilla to Portugal for pre-season. Barcelona feel this will buy them time to table to a bid.
Yeah.
It's wrong though, isn't it? The way they get in contact and go, listen, just fucking get yourself off, right? To Portugal. Just don't worry. Don't worry. They'll still want you if they want you. They'll come back for you. Just give us a moment. You know you want to come to Barca, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you fucking low-life vermin.
Rats, mate.
You fucking snakes.
Thank you, RVK. Lovely to see you in here. Lovely to see you in here.
No, it's a
Thank
right
you.
disappointment. Have you ever been to the new camp, Johnny? You ever been to the new camp?
I haven't. No, I haven't. No,
Big
that's the one
disappointment.
I haven't been. Yeah, but you go right up in the gods
Oh,
when you're away
God,
there.
mate.
I mean, you're
Honestly, mate.
what,
It's
you know?
unbelievable. First of all, you go over like this fucking thing, which is like it's like oh, what's that fucking? I'm trying to think. It's like a big fucking platform, right? That gets you up and over. You come through the turnstiles and you kind of go up, right? Like a Trojan horse. It's really weird, right? And you kind of like wobbling all over the shop, and then you get up, and then you have to go round and round and round until you get right up to the top. There's this little fucking T-bar, you know, one man, like, hello, you know, one of them ones. And then you go up there, right? And then you go up and you go, you're taking the piss. And then when you're right at the top there, you're all this wind. And you look down, and of course you can see all the, you know, Barcelona and all that. But there's a great big perspex fucking glass thing in front of you, like perspex, all in front of you. And there was like danger UXB tape written all over, like all the terrace bits all crumbling away and bits of concrete and all that. Well,
Isn't it in need of a massive like
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like renovation?
yeah. We right by Barcelona, there's like a sports place where a lot of the locals played football and that university at the top of the road. But actually inside the complex there was this like little bar and that, and we went in there, we had a couple and that, just admiring the place. We'll try and, you know, one of the things. But I've got to tell you, it's a massive disappointment, you know. Fuckers they are as well, you know, because they come round where, because as you come off the metro and you're kind of walking towards the new camp, the road splits off, so it's pretty obvious you're an away supporter, yeah. So it's kind of like you kind of go off to the left where Barcelona carry on, you know. And as we were coming to the crossroads, they had fucking a load of them, like their ultras with fucking golf balls.
Oh fuck!
All that. We were giving it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Knocking them back to them, like. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, they were beating trying to beat the shit out of us, and our fans were having none of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And of course, our fans then they started singing about Spain, and because it's the Basque country, isn't it? Yeah. So they thought, well, the only way to piss these fuckers off is sing about Spain, that you love Spain, because they hate Spain, don't they? In Barcelona, yeah. You know. So. And there's all so when I went there, right, it was the game. Did we lose it 3-0? Bessie scored, right, and we lost it, and so we thought, well, fuck it, let's go. So when we started to move, and they were like, no. So we said, fuck off. We were in the end, like it was a battle to trying to stop us getting out, and we weren't having none of it. We were just fucking like, yeah, fuck off, you know, one of them ones. And we come out and, like, you know, come across the road and all that, like, no ultras about, you know what I mean? But yeah, before the game, it's really sneaky, Johnny, really sneaky. They got themselves in a little area waiting for us, like, yeah.
And they just pounced, didn't they?
Fucking golf balls. You know? Right, fucking.
Tap dancing, innit?
Yeah.
So
I had a paella. I had a big fucking thing of paella, right? You know, like in the main square area. It's not that great, Barcelona. Do you know that? It's not really that.
No, it's not. I've never. No.
It's not. It's not. Right?
I'm not really a fan of Spain, to be honest. If I'm being real with you.
Oh, I love Spain. Oh, I love Spain, me. Oh, I love Spain, me. Oh, I love Spain. Oh. God, I love Spain, me. I do. Well, I love Spain. Calm down. It's that one.
Calm down.
Yeah. But no, but Barcelona itself, the town centre, it's right. There's a market all the way through it, and sat on a great big load of paella in it. Lovely it was. And then we found the Irish bar, and there was thousands, hundreds of Chelsea in there, and that was a great meet up. That was. I went live actually out there, Johnny, for about an hour, like everyone going mad. You know what I mean, in the bar. Yeah, it was good. It's good fun.
Love that.
Fun.
You know, things like that. People, you know, it's nice to hear that.
Fuck Barcelona.
People can't. Yeah. Fuck Barcelona. Broke Alona now.
Yeah.
That's their fucking name. Broke Alona.
So, yeah, it's a really massive disappointment, and yeah, it's one you want to sort of tick off, isn't it? You know,
it's like an anti-climax, basically.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. Yeah. What was I going to say? I'll just run through a few of these.
Shall I go for a week, Johnny? Just
go for it. Go.
Take me out for a couple of minutes, yeah.
Sure. Big up Stretters. Johnny came into the stream tonight like commando. Yeah. Well, hopefully we get some good news. There are hours left for Sevilla to make Kounde transfer to Chelsea official. Everything else smoke from Barcelona. You know, I don't know who that reporter is, but it's all Sevilla prop, isn't it? Listen, until I know there's a proper here we go, I'm not buying any shit what they say. Yeah, nothing. Guys, while Tony's not here, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. So you got my channel, Minerals FC. You got Tony's channel, Chelsea SW6. All of our information is in the description below. Everyone that's been donating, thank you very much for your donations. It's hugely appreciated. And like always, there is always going to be a lot more coming on my channel, as well as Tony's going to be doing his thing. We will do our weekly show, as always. And obviously, this is our third show, guys. Let us know in the comments after the stream what your thoughts are. Do you enjoy it? Obviously, you guys on Tony's Facebook, let him know in the comments. Interact. It's great stuff here, and just talk opinions about Chelsea. You know, that's what it's all about. And maybe get some questions in, guys. Get some questions in for the last sort of part of the show. So think about any questions you want to ask me or Tony in relation to what's going on. And do we think Kounde is going to actually sign for Chelsea Football Club? We haven't got a Scooby. For me, I'm still set it's going to be Barcelona. I've got this horrible feeling it's going to be Barcelona. And it won't go away. Chelsea need a proper director of football. We can't have a season with bowlers. Yeah, but that will come. We just can't do that right now. It's not going to happen right now. It's just not possible. Big up Chelsea, Chelsea boy. We should go for Gvardiol if Kounde goes to. Yeah, but the thing is with that, Gvardiol is a left-footed player, and Kounde is a right-footed player. So if we don't get Kounde, we still need to get another right-sided player. Otherwise, you're going to have to rely on solely Trev and Reece. But Reece, if he plays wing back, you've only got Trev on the right. You've got Koulibaly on the right potentially and Silva in the middle. But you're not going to do that every game. And you need flexibility. So I'm a bit concerned with that. And I do understand why the gaffer wants 3, because he wants maybe a Kounde, because Kounde could potentially be like a defensive-minded wing back on the right. So that's my thought process. Mills FC, what do you think about Ampadu? He's got the Mills. I think he had a decent performance last night, but inexperience and that poor touch let him down and exposed us. And Gallagher was out of position. These are things that we cannot afford at the top level, and that's why they need to be bed in and squad players and not actual first teamers, in my opinion. They're not ready for first team football consistently. If they bring the minerals and they play and they fight, then they'll get there. But right now, as it stands, Gallagher and Ampadu ain't getting over Jorginho, Kovacic, and Kante. Like, it's just not going to happen. And Mason Mount, for that matter, if he's in the middle of the park. I don't think we'll bid for Sane, guys. I generally don't think we'll bid for Sane. Do you trust? Big up, Tone. Do you trust Havertz as our striker this season? Will he bang 15 plus goals? I think he can. I think he can, personally. I think everyone's been very critical, overcritical on Kai Havertz, and it pisses me off. Like, the kid hasn't really had a full season, has he, Tone? If you think about it,
No,
his first season he came, you know, halfway through, got
Rotated.
COVID, Lampard, all that. Then Tuchel come in, we won the Champions League, and then we bought Lukaku, and we know how that panned out. And now we're where we are here, where we've got the opportunity to back Kai Havertz. I think what we need is goal scoring like Sterling. You could see the impact Sterling had last night. His dribbling ability, his pace, his threat, his positional awareness, his link-up play. He's got all the minerals in his Tone. And I think he just slots in with us. To me, it looks like he just feels at home with Chelsea, and I love that. You know, he quoted today saying, you know, I can go after a game on a weekend. I can go and have a nice Sunday roast with my mum. Do you know what I mean? Because his mum's in London. That's touching. That's lovely what we want to hear. Players settled.
Nice.
And it's lovely. And then they'll perform at a high level like that. They really will.
Yeah.
When things ain't going right or they're stressed or whatever, they've got their close family nearby. And that's very important to have your family, because your family is who you trust when you're a footballer. Who the fuck can a footballer trust in the outside world? All they're after is their money and glory and what they can get from them. Family's family. I'm not saying family ain't like that, because there's probably some family members that are like that. But, you know, your mum, your dad, your brother, do you know what I mean?
It matters.
It's nice. It matters, yeah. It's part of the game. People forget that. You know, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and all these players at a young age, they've left their family. Their family ain't moved from Germany to England. He's left all of them at 21 years old. You know, you've got to respect that. You know, a lot of these Italian players, they're in their hometown, they've got their family. That's why I never leave Italy, because of their culture. Similar for like German players like Müller. Has he ever left Germany? No. You know, the English players like to play in England. They don't really like to go, you know, very rarely do they go sort of Real Madrid and overseas and that. So, you know, very important things. And sometimes when you look to buy a player, you've got to tick all these boxes. It's very important. And sometimes it doesn't add up, you know, and then that's what's the defining point in you signing a player or not signing a player. That's why I think we never got Neymar that season. I think everything else was sorted, but I just think he got cold feet. He got cold feet coming to the UK, to London. You know, he's a Brazilian player. He's Brazilian. He wants the sun. He wants that comfort, you know, to feel like he's at home. Let's have it right. In London, you ain't getting out pissing down the rain, going to Stoke and Burnley and all that. Do you know what I mean? So I think Kai needs a chance.
Do you think football, though, is like, will never be the same again, though, Johnny?
What, like back what, in the 90s or what? That like
just in general, I look at it, we kind of touched on it briefly, didn't we, after the game? And I mentioned I felt that the top four sides were stronger. 2008, 9, 10.
Yeah.
I think they were.
I mean, I think they would beat these teams, wouldn't they?
I think so, yeah.
What about, would you think Man City, though? I mean, they look very strong, don't they? They look very strong.
They do.
In their style of play, I mean, like, would that day and age of football be able to cope with that? I don't know.
I just think, I think if you look at Man United's lineup, it was definitely superior.
Well, when they had Rooney, Tevez, Ronaldo, yeah, that was fucking blinding, wasn't it? Beckham, Scholes,
Keane,
Stam, or Vidic, was it? Gary Neville, Rio, yeah. Even our team, Tone, was fucking, you know,
much. I mean,
much more. Yeah, superior is the right word. Superior. Yeah,
Because
agree with
I
that.
think on paper our best side was under Ancelotti. You know that ballad,
Anelka,
Deco.
Drogba,
Yeah, Nelka, Drogba. You know, Kalou was our third striker.
Malouda. We had Malouda as well,
Yeah,
innit?
Flora Maluda, but even as I say, under Conte, you know, Fabregas, Costa, William, Pedro. Obviously, we had JT, didn't we? And well, we didn't actually, did we? Well, we did, but we didn't. It was more Gary Cahill, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That particular season, and
He was underrated though. Gary Cahill was very
yeah,
underrated.
massively.
I mean,
So yeah,
he was unbelievable for us. You think he came from Bolton and he just went and won Champions League? You know, he was one of those defenders. Like he was actually very good on the ball, wasn't he? He was very good on the ball.
If Stretford End
Always rated
read
him highly.
W16, he says Tony Old School. We all know how good Dennis Irwin was, but it's funny because Alex Ferguson always referred to his best player as Dennis Irwin, and he said you get 9 out of 10 every game for him, Dennis Irwin. And
well, that's what I call Minerals Mount. You know, he's always an 8 out of 10, 7, 8 out of 10, without a fail. Fergie said that about Irwin, didn't he?
Manny H says there is Tony referring to the fact that these players are softer these days. Well, they are.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
But also the game's gone softer though. That's the reason. You know, there's less contact. There's less, you know, that kind of like get stuck in, and you know, you imagine like the Roy Keanes and all that in this day and age, they get fucking red cards all day long, wouldn't they? Really, if they played like that. You know?
Yeah.
I just don't.
But there's been a lot of changes to the game now, wasn't there? I mean, the VAR thing, for example.
The VAR's a big thing. Goal line. The goal line.
Worst mistake ever, mate.
Yeah, because all you're doing is you've got twice the trouble now. You got them who are crooks, and you got the ref that's a crooks. You got double. Either way, you're getting done. It's like, we can get him. Yeah, that's what it is. It means we've got a double chance on it. Facts.
And it's also about control, Johnny. Because how do you control the uncontrollable? And the uncontrollable was football sports. Yeah, the ability to create, you know, I mean, what I'm saying is a spontaneous reaction. How do you control spontaneous reaction? Because the game is built all on chance, a moment, a split second. You know, no one can, you can't, if you could bottle that feeling, you know, when a goal goes in or a shot comes in, it hits the bar, comes back out, keeper makes an incredible save, and then it just gets put in, or last minute, whatever. Unbelievable, you know, that emotion. Do you know what I mean? But now it's like, oh, don't I celebrate? And it's like, has it gone in? Is it, you know, it's kind of like that celebration after the event it's not the same.
That's so shit. It's so shit.
So,
and it just ruins it. It ruins the whole.
It has,
you know,
and it's been done for a reason.
It's like you're worried to celebrate. If you celebrate and it's just an anticlimax, and it puts you in a real negative psychological mind state as fans as well. You know, you get pissed off, you get aggravated, and then, you know, you might not chant as much, and then the opposition team gets their fans chanting, they become uplifted. It's almost like they're dictating the crowd, the stadium, the teams.
Yeah.
They're dictating the moods and the emotions. And that's a big thing, because what is football about? This is why I did the channel. It's about emotion. It's about letting off you're expressing yourself about footy, you know, the sport we love. Do you know what I mean? The club we love. We all love our football clubs. We all love certain players. We dislike other players. We don't, you know, we don't get on with certain other fans and clubs or whatnot. That's what it's all about. We banter, we get serious, we don't get serious. Do you know what I mean? And that is a big thing. It's like, you know, like when I was at Leeds away, and like I said to you, one of our fans like passed out, and then the Leeds fans are fucking giving it all, chanting, you know, not giving a toss. You know, it's like, what does that do to our fans? It pisses us off, doesn't it? It rouses us up. you know.
Yeah.
And then the players feel this aura, or when they're on the pitch, you know, at the bridge, and say you're 2-0 down, and the fans go quiet. Do you know what I mean? They're like they're at a downer. They don't see you coming back. You know, you need to. They're the moments you need to lift it up to push them, to kick them on, to drive them on. You know,
It's
I'm
just
not
a
saying necessarily
big moments, though, Johnny, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, of
you
course,
think about it
defining
logically.
moments. Defining
Look
moments.
at the FA
yeah.
Cups, yeah, the finals. Where certain decisions. I can think of both cup finals against Arsenal where massive decisions made during the course of those that favoured Arsenal in such a massive way.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, sendings off and all that, and then of course you got to remember the last minute goal disallowed against Leicester. You had the
Chilwell one that was a killer. That was an
yeah
absolute killer.
Lukaku's
offside.
offside against Liverpool.
Yeah, that was shocking. That.
In fact, they should have had a red. You know, and just
Fucking hell! The one was it the one on you're talking about the one on Trev, innit?
Trevor
Where
Chalobah,
he studs and he had to have stitches at half time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Trev played the second half. He played extra time and he took a penalty.
Yeah,
that's minerals. That's the minerals. That I was saying, Trev
crazy, isn't it?
I love Trev. But yeah, you're right. And it swayed. Liverpool didn't even score one goal. Not one goal to beat us.
No.
In fact, let me work this out. We played them at Anfield, and it was 1-1. Yeah. It was 2-2 2-2 at home. Remember? Because we were 2-0 down and we came back. That was straight after the documentary with Lukaku.
Yeah.
And then the FA Cup, we didn't score any goals in 90 minutes and the extra time. And they won on penalties. In the Carabao Cup, they had a perfect penalty shootout. Fucking perfect penalty shootout. That was. That was perfect. I was in category 5.
Why did it have to? Did the goalkeepers have to take the penalties?
Yeah, that's what I mean, man.
What was all that about?
Yeah. It's just the rule's stupid, but that's the rule, isn't it? I really thought Kepa was going to put it away, to be fair, but you know, you can argue all day long that he should have put left Mendy on, but I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Big up to Julius. Thank you very much for the donation.
It's unlucky. We've been really unlucky recently against Liverpool.
All the time.
If you look at the Super Cup, right? Remember the Super Cup final? And, we actually scored 4 times that night. 4 times. And we lost on penalties there, didn't we?
Yeah. Club World Cup. We won it though.
Yeah,
we won it now. Julius has said Chelsea have some elements of it, has lost some of its elements of its identity, not having a bigger stadium, a solid atmosphere, add inconsistencies. When we win major trophies, we go back to crap. All these factors make us boring. Inconsistency in the atmosphere.
We've definitely got a problem at Stamford Bridge, haven't we?
Yeah, it's not the fortress right now, is it? It's not the fortress right now. I said to you, it's the Brentford game. That was a killer. But listen, we had a lot going on there last season. I think it'll be different this season. It'll be different.
But this is all in bloody French. But
what's something coming out?
No, it's about Ronaldo and Atletico. No, Ben Jacobs hasn't. I don't think that's done. Well, George Mendes is making it clear to clubs put up by the wages that Ronaldo is willing to take a significant pay cut, potentially as high as 30%. Ronaldo remains interested in an Atleti move, but the club continue to distance themselves, as previously reported. Manchester City could just go, do you know what? Let's just dab him to take the piss.
Yeah. Nothing's going to happen now, is it?
He has said
Go on.
something. He's right.
Go on. What's he said,
PSG
Tony?
have been fielding inquiries for Neymar. Nothing advanced at this point. Christophe Galtier has said he wants to keep the Brazilian, but also admitted the decision isn't solely in his hands. PSG are very much open to offers, even though Neymar's preference is to stay at PSG.
What has this just come out now, Tony?
Yeah, 4 minutes ago.
And who's the reporter? Sorry, who?
Ben
Galtieri.
Jacobs.
Ben Jacobs put it out.
Yeah.
We said, right? Didn't we say about Neymar? I swear there's something now. It's got to be something now. Let me have a look. They've been fielding inquiries. So that means they're trying to offload him, but yet they're making the manager sound like he wants to keep the Brazilian. That's it's contradicting, isn't it? I'd take him in a heartbeat, Tone. You know that. I don't give a shit at this rate.
Yeah.
I want Neymar.
What's funny here is I've just gone on Twitter, right, and I've just like linked to Neymar and Chelsea.
Yeah.
And you're the second. Your words are the second one below it. So Johnny Minerals like second from the top. The world of football thought we capitulated. No, we have too many minerals for that. We're Chelsea. Now get me the Rolls Royce and Neymar.
Is that what you come up? What on trending? You joking?
No, it's second on the top. You know, because I just went Neymar and Chelsea.
Oh, you wrote
typed it into Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, that's jokes. Oh, can you imagine if we get Neymar? Tone, I've said it for a long time, haven't I? People that have been following me, yeah, they've been saying that.
People going, get me Neymar.
What, is that an actual picture now? No,
just put it on, you know.
It's just one of their. Oh, there we go. Yeah, get me Neymar. Are you telling me that Thomas Tuchel wouldn't want Neymar? I don't believe that. Ronaldo, I can understand, but what's his name? Neymar's different gravy. Different gravy.
You reckon?
Love it. That's a blockbuster signing, Tone. That is. We said this on our first episode. Do you remember? We said that Neymar is that's a big one. That's a saying a hello, isn't it? Hello.
Oh, that's definitely saying hello now.
Yeah. Hello. And then Declan Rice is let's have it right. But cheers, Julius, for the. Well, I hope we answered it. I mean, we kind of know what you're saying. We kind of like. We have to give it this season and see, but that's a whole discussion, that one. So
what you want to do, guys, is let us know what you want us to talk about, like next time we're on next week.
Yeah.
I'd quite like to look at all these football channels, fan channels, Johnny.
Yeah.
And start fucking exposing these fucking lunatics.
Guys, let us know in the comments, yeah, and also after video what you would like our next show to be about. We'll put it in your hands. Obviously, we'll discuss anything that's happening, but predominantly the show will be about what you guys want us to talk about. That'd be something that'd be good. Big up Chelsea Fan TV, Sammy.
Yeah, nice
Big
one.
up Tony
Thanks.
Mills. Lovely to see you in here.
Was that for Jess, or was that would that be
Sammy?
would that be Lewis or Sammy? Yeah, it might be Sammy.
Sammy,
It'll be Sammy, won't
Sammy,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Nice one, Sammy.
Big up Sammy.
Yeah, you got to love for Sammy, haven't you?
Of course. Bring me the name minerals. I want the name minerals. Yeah. Tony wants the name minerals. I know there's a lot of people that they rate my opinions. But they say we don't rate what that you want Neymar. But like, listen, I think it changes the whole dynamics at Chelsea. You get a player like that, you're making a serious statement there. He's a player that can make something out of nothing. He's a special player.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, at the age he's at, what is he, 29, Tony? He's not even fucking 30.
No, he is. I think he's 31, isn't he?
No, I don't think he's as old as that. It's his technical ability that gets you. All right, he's 30, they're saying.
Okay.
Big up, geezer.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you in here.
Right.
30 years old. That's cracking. We bought Koulibaly at 31. We get 4 years out of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. Righty, guys.
Guys, before we go, please like the video. We should be on like 200 likes, me and Tony, on both our channels,
How we can challenge City. That's a good one. We'll do that one. Let's talk about Man City. Let's expose them.
Where's that? Who said that?
Yeah, Julius. We need more. That's a good one as well from Julius. Deals, CFC.
We want it to be about who we should sell and talk about how we challenge City. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. All right, I'll remember that. Yeah. All right. Cool. Guys.
Right, guys.
Like, subscribe. Thank you very much for being part of our show, JT's Minerals Weekly. Thank you, Tony. What a legend.
No worries.
Subscribe to Tony's channel, Chelsea SW6. My channel, Minerals FC. Tony's Facebook page, Chelsea SW6. All of our links are in the description below, as always. And please put your comments, any thoughts in the bottom. Big up, Julius. Thank you as well. Thank you for donating to the channel. Everyone else that's donated to the channel, thank you very much for supporting. Everyone that's been in here, whether you liked or subscribed or not, it's not about that really. But the fact that you're participating means the world to us. Yeah. And that's what it's about. We just want to keep it real. Thank you very much to everyone. So, Tone, as always, up the Chels.
Much love to everyone. Up the Chels. Big up all you guys out there. Thanks very much for watching, guys. And hopefully we'll have some fucking news. Because all there is to talk about is Barca fucking loader.
Yeah.
We're sick of them fuckers, aren't we? Sick of them.
Love it. Big up, Tone.
Much love, guys.
I'll do the intro. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Up the Chels. Right to London. London is blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chels. Up the Minerals FC. Let's go. have it right. Minerals FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.